So this is an exciting announcement as NASCAR will finally return to The Rock.
Finally, The Rock has come back!
Not that Rock or that Rock, but Rockingham Speedway specifically, which will be the first time in over a decade with Major League Stock Car Racing making their return to the Piedmont region of North Carolina, with NASCAR's return there. Back in August, Track Enterprises announced that it has agreed to a deal with Rockingham Speedway to bring back the NASCAR Xfinity Series and Craftsman Truck Series to the popular 1 Mile Oval from April 18th to 19th, 2025. In 2021, $9 million went to Rockingham with funds from the American Rescue Plan to help the country recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper put the funds to that track, as well as North Wilkesboro Speedway and Charlotte Motor Speedway. North Wilkesboro made its return to the NASCAR schedule in 2023. Here's Bob Sargent, who is president of Track Enterprises, talking about the announcement of NASCAR coming back to Rockingham and more. The entire Track Enterprises team is eager and proud to be working with Dan Lobenheim and everyone at Rockingham Speedway to bring the NASCAR Xfinity Series and NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series back to one of the most storied venues in NASCAR's proud history, said Sargent. We are very fortunate to work with the professional staff at NASCAR and incredible drivers and teams who will be racing with us. This is shaping up to be a great Easter weekend for the fans and everyone involved. The Xfinity Series were a regular at the historic 1.017-mile track from 1982 to 2004, back when they were known as the Busch Series. The track has had a number of winners who went on to be one of the sport's most respected names, such as David Pearson, Sam Ord, Dale Earnhardt Sr., Harry Gant, Mark Martin, Terry Labonte, and Jamie McMurray. Martin dominated the Busch Series at the track known as The Rock throughout his career, as he won 11 races in 25 starts. That included 4 state wins during the 1996 and 1997 seasons. McMurray matched Martin's board peak by getting wins in the most recent races at The Rock also. The Craftsman Truck Series also raced at Rockingham before, which they did in 2012 and 2013. KCK won the race in 2012, and Kyle Larson won in 2013. Both drivers got the wins for late team owner Steve Turner and Turner Motorsports. Matt Crafton, who is a Craftsman Truck Series veteran, is the only current series regular who has raced at the high bank D-shaped oval when the series last raced there in 2013. Besides Larson, other current Cup Series drivers that have raced there as well, which included Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, Eric Jones, Tyler Reddick, and Bubba Wallace, raced there when the Craftsman Truck Series last raced in Rockingham in 2013 also. Here's Ben Kennedy, who is NASCAR's Executive Vice President, Chief Venue, and Racing Innovation Officer, talking about the return of the Xfinity Series and Craftsman Truck Series to Rockingham Speedway and more. Rockingham Speedway has a storied history in NASCAR, so we look forward to the return of the NASCAR Xfinity Series and NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series to the famed racetrack, said Kennedy. The holiday race weekend at The Rock will offer the opportunity to showcase the future stars of the sport at a venue with a rich history. Rockingham Speedway, which was formerly known as North Carolina Motor Speedway and later North Carolina Speedway, was on the Cup Series schedule for nearly 40 years, and there's a number of NASCAR's best who's won at The Rock. The track opened in 1965. Here's Rockingham Speedway owner Dan Lobenheim talking about the return of NASCAR to his track and more. Rockingham Speedway is proud to welcome NASCAR, and especially race fans from all over the state, back to Richmond County, said Lobenheim. Our team has put a tremendous amount of work and resources into modernizing the property and providing the area with a destination to be proud of. This moment validates our plans. We refresh the entire facility and are eager to show race fans what we've done. We're looking forward to partnering with Track Enterprises and NASCAR to host a NASCAR Xfinity Series and NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series over Easter weekend. We're also thankful to Governor Cooper and the North Carolina legislator for sharing and investing in our vision. We can't wait to see the green flag wave again on NASCAR racing at The Rock. Tickets for NASCAR's return to Rockingham Speedway went on sale on Friday, November 1st at 10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. For more information and updates, log on to racetherock.com. This is exciting that NASCAR is coming back to Rockingham, like I said. Even though this had already been announced, I still wanted to talk about it because of the fact that it's such a big deal that NASCAR is coming back to Rockingham, especially because of the fact that it had been so long since they last raced there. and it looked like they would come back at all. So definitely is pretty cool, especially. It would have been nice had the Cup Series come back there as well, especially with the website also showing the highlights of the 2004 race there, with the last time the Cup Series race as well. Obviously, the race when Matt Kenseth beat Casey Kane in an epic photo finish in that race, especially. That was the last time the Cup Series race there as well there. So it would have been nice had they done that, but I'm not going to get greedy. You know, it's possible one day they might come back there, so hopefully they do. But at least the Xfinity Series and Craftsman Truck Series is back, so definitely that's something there and better than nothing, especially. So definitely it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, especially. Obviously, the Craftsman Truck Series have been there more recently in 2012 and 2013, even though they didn't have as much support then, and the track unfortunately shut down. And at that time, like Andy Hillenburg owned the track as well. And unfortunately, there just wasn't enough money to keep it going, and unfortunately, those races didn't have as much turnout as expected. But obviously now with the relief like of COVID-19 with the American Rescue Plan, having upgrades and all that, hopefully that'll bring more fans to come to the races. And it doesn't hurt also that the Xfinity Series will be back there, especially since they hadn't raced there since 2004. So definitely with the Craftsman Truck Series having a support race, because the last time they raced there, they were just a standalone. So definitely having that will help, because Xfinity races, I'm sure, will get bigger crowds and all that, especially at a track like that. So definitely I expect this to be much more successful than the last time, especially with the upgrades to the track and all that. And obviously, they want to be known more for just racing, especially with the Rock Entertainment and Sports Complex, as they want to call it. So, because they want to have concerts and all that as well. So, yeah, that would be a good thing there for that track, especially because of the fact that it's such an iconic track, especially. And it's also to see NASCAR coming back to tracks that they used to race at. They obviously went back to North Wilkesboro, which was awesome there as well. And they're going back to tracks like Bowman Gray Stadium and Mexico City as well. I talked about the announcement of all those tracks as well. I'll leave that in the description. So, plus NASCAR also returned to Indianapolis Raceway Park and Iowa Speedway as well. So, definitely it's pretty cool to see NASCAR go back to tracks from before, especially bring back nostalgia and all that as well. And hopefully it'll be a success, especially the All-Star race at North Wilkesboro was a massive success. And hopefully at Rockingham it'll be successful as well, especially to be able to be like there at that track, especially the history and all that with that track. It should have never left the schedule, just like North Wilkesboro, but things happen there, especially, and hopefully it'll be a mainstay for a long time, especially. It's such a popular track and all that, especially how it was used for like testing for like drivers as well. And obviously it in NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup as well. The last time it appeared in the video game as well there. So, and as like Rockingham, as like when it was North Carolina Speedway. Even though it did appear in NASCAR 06 Total Team Control as Mr. Clean Speedway, and NASCAR 07 as Allstate Speedway, but as like its actual like when it was active in NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup. It was also featured in Talladega Nights as well, where Ricky Bobby tried to make his comeback after his crash as well. And he ran slow in there, and that was like the track was used in there as well. So it's a popular track. So definitely I'm excited to see how it turns out and all that. And I'm looking forward to see how it all plays out. So I think it'll be successful, like I said. So, but yeah, congratulations to NASCAR for bringing back another track, especially. So definitely it's going to be a lot of fun to see how it all plays out as well. And shout out to Ben Kennedy for getting back on the schedule as well. So hopefully it'll be a mainstay and all that. It would be nice to also see night racing there as well, since the track hadn't had lights. And there was talk about there being lights at Rockingham as well. Definitely that would be pretty cool, especially because of the fact that night racing is always better and it's more exciting and it creates chaos and it's action-packed. And hopefully they'll be able to get a chance to have some regional races there as well, especially, you know, modifieds as well as late models. That would be pretty cool to have all that at Rockingham, especially just to be able to have the track more busy throughout the week as well. And like other times when they're not necessarily hosting like major NASCAR races as well. All that would be pretty cool there, especially too. So hopefully that all that will happen, especially, but definitely like NASCAR being there is a start as well. And it should provide good races there as well, especially with the Xfinity Series and Craftsman Truck Series coming back, like I said, also. And plus the Arkham Menard Series East will also be joining that weekend. So definitely that'd be pretty cool to be able to have more racing at that track, especially. And hopefully Little Rock comes back as well. So that's a cute little track that's not far away from Rockingham Speedway as well. So definitely that'd be pretty cool to see Little Rock back as well. So, but I don't know like how the race will be as far as like the crowds are concerned, especially because of the fact that there's no cup race. So I don't know if the races will be sold out, but hopefully there'll be a good crowd, especially since Rockingham does need support because of the fact that they didn't have the support last time, which was the part of the reason why it shut down and all that, because they didn't make enough money and all that. But hopefully they make up enough money this time that the track will be able to stick around for years to come and all that. And like I said, hopefully there'll be a cup race there as well because of the fact that that'll help as far as like the track, try to get more like money and all that to be able to make more improvements even after the races that they race there as well. So hopefully that'll all play out, especially. So, but yeah, definitely it should be a good show, especially because of the fact that it is such highly anticipated. So I definitely think people will show up to the race as well. So that'll be cool. And it should be a lot of fun to be able to see NASCAR race again at The Rock also. So Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. If you are brand new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.